Hi YouTube, and today the tutorial is on scooter modification, how to cut scooter bars properly. Now you will need safety goggles, keeps your eyes safe, a hacksaw to cut the bars themselves, a tape measure, or even better, a pair of calipers. Digital calipers are the best. This will be more accurate for measuring, I'll show you later on. A vice to hold the scooter bars, and cloths to stop your bars getting scratched when you're cutting them. And a file. These bars are being cut for SCS. If you're using IHC, HIC or ICS, you would like to cut a slit in the end, otherwise your bars will not fit on properly and it'll be dangerous to ride them. I will not be cutting in a slit because I'm using them for SCS, so obviously an extra step at the end would be to cut a slit in the bars. Note that this is the best way to cut scooter bars with home equipment. Obviously if you had like really expensive machinery, it would be better and more accurate. Also disclaimer, if anybody does this wrong or injures themselves or anything like that, or damages scooter parts, it is entirely your responsibility to undertake this modification. The first step is to make an outline and cut a mark around the bars of where you're going to cut. This will allow you to cut the bars much more accurately. So this is step one. You should have your bars in the vice with towels, something kind of scratched, and tight enough so it's not going to fall out and be loose. So you need to decide how much you want to cut off your bars. Remember, you can always cut more off. You can't really add length back onto the bars. So you could decide with a tape measure what length you're going to use. I'm using calipers because they're more accurate and it's easier to cut. I'll show you how to cut very soon. And yeah, and I have them, so obviously, but a tape measure works as well. Just a little bit more tricky. So what we're going to do is get the selected length, make sure that the length is like tightened so it's consistent, the length doesn't change, because otherwise you won't have a straight cut. So you measure it like this, length, and you make a little mark and cut, like so. So now you can see there, but I've made a little mark. So you have a little mark, and I make several marks going round, and then once I've done that, I'll join them up and make a line going round the scooter bars. Once you've made all the marks in the bars that I have here, I don't know if you can see very well, I might give you a slightly closer look. So I've made, you know, marks there, like going round. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to join up those and make a line round. So I'll just cut round with the saw, joining up the marks basically, a bit like joining the dots, and then, well, you'll see when I've done it. So let's get to it. As you can see, I've cut a line there going round, showing where I'm going to cut. I messed up a little bit there, cut it too high, but that'll be covered by a clamp anyway, so you won't actually see it. And now, the next step is to cut the bars. Check up every now and then to ensure that you're cutting fairly straight, so which looks better then. A bit careful at the end to try and like hold this bit when it's about to come off so you get a more clean cut. Be careful not to cut yourself, be very careful. There we go. Cut the bars, this bit's come off. So I've cut the bars, they're reasonably straight. They're pretty straight. Also for SCS, it doesn't actually matter that much how straight the bars are cut. It's better to have them straight, but it won't mess up the compression or anything. Same for HIC and ICS. The HIC and IHC. However, for ICS you do want to have straight bars because the pressure on the headset will be uneven otherwise. So yeah, the next step is to file your bars down so it's nice and smooth. So let's do that. So with the file, you'll want to file inside and outside around the bars to try and get it smooth. And also if you didn't quite cut straight, you can flatten off. So yeah, you want the file to be reasonably fine, because if it's too coarse, oh there it was. If it's too coarse, won't be as smooth and it won't work as well for metal. So let's get to it. Try not to let the file slip out, because then you go and the same when cutting with a hacksaw. Try not to let the hacksaw slip out. So if you're like cutting, so it goes and then you cut your bars, and it's not very nice because you have cut bars then, or scratched bars, which I don't think you want. Here are the bars. You cut down. It's getting dark, so I'll just quickly try and get 1 or 2 clips, and my legs are really tired, so probably won't be anything special, but we'll see how it goes. Oh, sketchy we'll do. It's hard when you can't really spot your landing because it's too dark. I'll do a finger as well. There we go, so dark and my hands are so cold. Yeah, thanks for watching. If you did like the video, I know you found it helpful, please leave a like. If you want to see more scooter modifications and scooter tutorials, stuff like that, you can subscribe, because I've got lots coming in the near future, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching and have a nice day. Goodbye.